Morning. I'm just in the greenhouse and let me show you what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm collecting up the green tomatoes which can be used in different dishes. I'm thinking of maybe a green tomato chutney. Wouldn't that be lovely? And so I'm just going to start and taking down these tomato plants, and as I go I will harvest the green tomatoes. Add that to the basket. I'm going to put this in the compost bin. And make sure your compost gets enough air and water. You can turn it, but I'm going to allow the technique of this lasagna technique, they say, where it's brown, green, but I'm making sure I have enough air to it and water for that to break down. I've decided to use my old tomato plants for the compost. There's no blight on it. I've checked them over, so they're good to go in. Just check your plants. If there's any blight, don't put them in the compost bay. When composting, try and cut down any green waste or brown waste into smaller parts, because it helps decompose quicker. And then grab my brown, which is carbon, and cover that over. You can do it on the second compost bin because I've got a 2-bin system just to make more compost. And then grab some more greens, which is nitrogen, cover that over. So 70% nitrogen, 30% carbon, and that's my technique. So the tomatoes and cucumbers have been removed, if you can see here. And what I'm going to do now is just go in and remove any unwanted weeds, and then I feed the bed and put some compost and manure down, ready for planting. With improving soil, it can take a while, but the more you increase the organic matter, here's a friend, look, you'll enjoy that, won't you? The more you increase the organic matter, add compost and manure and feed it, it's going to reward you. Okay, so I've worked the soil and I operate under the principle of no dig. However, it's good if it's new cultivated ground, just to make sure you remove any hard clods or rocks. I found quite a few stones within this, so I'm now going to add some compost and manure, so this will really have a great feed, and then get some plants in. And these are hardy spring onions that can be planted autumn, maybe winter time, but I'd say autumn to give them a good start, and they'll be ready for spring next season. Let's get them in. Plant these in clumps, and they will bunch out, so you can see the roots there develop nice. Get them in. Great. So I've put them quite close because spring onions are a very long monocotyledon type leaf, and then they will come upright, and that'd be enough room there. Let's get the rest in. Okay, the winter spring onions are in. Let's give them a nice water. Fantastic. So I've got the greenhouse ready for autumn and winter. Got some planting here, radishes and tatsoi. Some spring onions, winter spring onions that'll be ready for spring. And also I've planted some winter lettuce. And then I've got some golden beetroots I've brought from outside in because I want to speed up the process just to give them a bit more heat. And that's fantastic. Got all my seeds from propagating, all from cuttings and seed grown here and along here. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, have a great day.